What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course, and I was supposed to make this video 2 days ago, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the MVP, and today's video we're going to be talking about the trade that got him to the Oklahoma City Thunder, and obviously the Thunder just went up 2-0 tonight, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Paul George trade for the Clippers looks like one of the worst trades in NBA history, because not only did the Thunder get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from the Clippers, they got, obviously, in the 2022 draft from the Clippers they picked up Jalen Williams, J-Dub, who is an all-star for the Thunder. So imagine them having them two on the team right now. Like, the Clippers completely fumbled, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, whether you want to call him a free throw merchant, whether he flops, blah, 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 whatever you want to call him, he was still the MVP, and he was deserving of this MVP. I feel like you could have given it to Jokic, but hey, it's the top two. Whoever the voters wanted to give it to, they gave it to. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander this season averaged 32.5 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. He had a way better playmaking season than I've ever seen him play, because obviously he was the point guard of this team. Now, with Josh Giddey leaving, I was like, can Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play this point guard position, get his teammates involved? And he did it some of the time while also getting his buckets, because we know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a scorer at heart. That's what he does. He goes to go score the ball. So, I don't know, bro. The Clippers, I don't know. Because we saw the potential in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Clippers. Like, that rookie season, he was starting on that team. It was Pat Beverly and then Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the two. Doc Rivers trusted him enough. Doc Rivers didn't even want to trade Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from a report I seen. And now he's obviously thriving on the Thunder, and it wasn't always looking like he was going to be the MVP of the league, because I remember he was in D'Angelo Russell conversations. Like, looking back at it now and looking at it now is completely disrespectful, because I thought Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was nice when the Thunder were on the 10th or 11th seed. Like, I thought it was, people weren't seeing it. I guess they were calling him a shot chucker. Like, he was just putting up those stats, and the Thunder were really never going to go nowhere. And now look at them now. They're 2 wins. They're 2 games away from, obviously, the finals. Their first final since 2012. And I feel like they should obviously be the favorites to win the finals, and obviously get their first championship as the Oklahoma City Thunder in NBA history. Like, this would be a perfect season for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The MVP award, winning 68 games, and having your brothers behind you, because obviously this Oklahoma City Thunder team is a family. Like, you see Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just gave them Rolexes and obviously gift baskets. So it's just crazy to see, looking back at that trade 6 years later. Yeah, 6 years later, and seeing how good of a player Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become. Because obviously he's a top 5 player in the NBA right now. There's no debating that, in my opinion. So what do you do? And for the Thunder, like, this should be obviously easy. I don't think the Timberwolves are going to back away, but I think the way this series is going, the Thunder could end up winning this series in 5 or 4. If I don't see Minnesota losing both games at home, if I want to be honest, but you never know with this Thunder team. That's just how good they are, and that's how good their MVP is. And he had a couple, obviously, narratives about him. Like, obviously the flopping narrative is going crazy right now. Like, because let's be honest, he does flop. He does swing his body a lot when he's not really getting fouled. Like, he does a lot of shit to exaggerate the contact. Yes, there's contact, because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I don't know if y'all watch the games, if y'all just call him free throw merchants, but he drives to the rim a lot. Like, I saw a couple years, like last season, for example, I said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really didn't want that 3-point shot. I was betting on the under on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander last year, because he wasn't really making threes and he wasn't taking threes. This year, he really stepped up his 3-point game, and he's attempting a lot more step-back threes and a lot more pull-up threes. So you can obviously bank on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting some points from the 3-point line. So that obviously helped his scoring ability even more. Not just saying that he was already a gifted scorer, but the 3-point shot obviously adds more to his game. If you wanna say that, like, it's not if you want to say that. It's obvious, because look at the way he plays now compared to last year. Like, he was going to the rim, he was shooting a lot more middies. This season, he's at least spicing it up a little bit and shooting a lot more threes, which I thought was lacking in his game. He completely proved me wrong with adding aspects to his game, like the 3-point shot, the passing, like I said earlier. Like, he's just getting better, and it's only up. It's only up for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, I said this in another part because the second part of this video got deleted for some reason, but he turns 27 July 12th. Like, he's supposed to be just entering in his prime, and him having an MVP award and possibly an NBA championship at 27 is great accolades to have for yourself, obviously, because this Thunder team obviously is a young ass team, and they could possibly be this next dynasty. I don't want to label them the next dynasty, because every time analyst or somebody labels the championship winning team a dynasty, obviously they still have to get to the finals and win these games, but you can't label a team a dynasty just because they're winning it this year, because you never know how the NBA is going to look next season. Like, this isn't the KD Warriors, bro. Like, that was just unfair. But this Thunder team has a good chance because they're so young and they're so good at this age. And we look at these teams before, like, they never had the same depth as the Oklahoma City Thunder, the 2021 Bucks. They thought the Bucks were probably going to win back to back, but that just didn't happen, and Giannis got injured, I believe, in 2022, but they never had the same chance. The Warriors, I don't think anybody labeled them another dynasty. The 2023 Denver Nuggets, like, they tried to call them a dynasty. Nikola Jokic going back to back. Nikola Jokic really hasn't had the same chance as that 2023 team, in my opinion. Like, that 2023 team was perfect. They got their championship window, and they got it done in that time frame. And now it's going to be hard for them, I feel like, to win another championship. But going on to the Boston Celtics, they tried to label the Boston Celtics obviously a dynasty, and now the Boston Celtics are going to be forced up, obviously, try to trade away some of their players. It's not going to be the same exact team, because obviously Jason Tatum is most likely out for next season. He might come back in March, but he's not going to come back to the same team that was obviously playing in May basketball. Like, it's just crazy that we label these teams dynasties when obviously it just doesn't happen, and it's not these teams' fault. It's the NBA only gets better. But like I said, the Thunder have the potential, I feel like, to possibly be that dynasty, but I'm not going to label them a dynasty because we already know how that goes. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, for him and this team, obviously he's the leader of this team, he's the best player. This team is like a family. I don't know if I said it in the last part, and this could go down as a perfect season for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, in my opinion. A 68 win team, the MVP, a championship, Western Conference Finals MVP, and like, the list goes on for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's accolades this season. And no matter how much you don't like it, you could call him a foul baiter, you could call him whatever you want, he's still a top 5 player in this league, and I don't think that's an argument at all, in my opinion. Like, if anything, that's just for certain. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of hate has been given to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander recently. I remember I saw a tweet earlier or yesterday, I believe, when he said they weren't complaining when I was getting 11 free throws on the 10th seed, and now they're complaining when I'm getting 9 free throws on the number 1 seed. Like, because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander drives to the paint a lot. I don't know if I said that in the first, obviously, instance of, or the first part of this video, but he drives to the paint a lot. He's going to get fouled, and yes, he over exaggerates the contact, but that's just how he plays. And no matter how much I don't like it or you don't like it, it's a skill. Foul baiting is a skill. Like that's, drawing contact is a skill. And I only get mad at it because I know Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could go get a bucket whenever he wants to, but that's how he decides to play. And however he gets his buckets is how you give it. However he gets his buckets, it shows up in the box score and it shows up in the stats. But let me know how y'all feel about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's MVP season. Do y'all think he deserved it? And do y'all think that the Thunder could possibly be a dynasty? And do y'all think they could win it all this season? I possibly think they can. They are the favorites, in my opinion. But let me know how y'all feel about this Thunder team, and let me know how y'all feel about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. Nah, if y'all still here, y'all some real ones. But if y'all want to see some more videos, just hit the subscribe button. We post it basically every day. We grinding. And there's a video right there if you want to click that shit. Or I might put 2 up here. But click them. You might like them.